Is there anybody out there? We'll just wait for some people to come in. Here's some people now. Hello, Rachel. How are you? I nearly didn't make it today because I forgot to put public on. Hello, hello. Greetings, everyone. Greetings. We'll just give it a few more minutes to come in. I hope you are all well and coping with this strange situation that we are in. I'm all right, actually, thank you. I'm all right. I'm still able to go out because I'm a gardener, so we haven't gone on full lockdown here yet in the UK. I nearly got caught out as I forgot to put my clock forward. Hi, Neil. So are you all coping okay with being stuck inside, or are you going stir crazy? Hi, Sandra. Hello, hello. Well, it's a bit of a strange situation we have found ourselves in. I grow food and vegetables for people, Rachel, but I'm not so great at eating them. So we're all stuck inside and use this time to do the things you never get a chance to do. You know, get those hobbies out, those crafts out, go into your inner world. Try not to look at it as a negative, you know. It's not often we get told to stop and slow down, is it? And I've really noticed that the air is cleaner because there's no cars driving around. I can hear birds, a lot more bird song because they're not competing with the noise of the cars. And I think generally I have come across people being a lot more friendly and talkative to each other, especially as I walk the dog. People are saying hello. And I think, you know, out of this, we're going to have some good things come. We're all learning how to use the internet more. I've learnt how to use Zoom. My friend Chris did his first live meditation yesterday. And we're having little parties in our house. Yes, and as long as you stay the safe 2-metre distance, I think you're all right. Yeah, Alfie is right here next to me, my 16-year-old hound. So he doesn't want to go out at the moment. So I'm really noticing that he's becoming elderly. But it is cold here in England today. We've got a north wind and there has been snow, even in where I live, just little flakes. But anyway, I thought we'd start now. We're going to do something called the Daoist Inner Smile meditation. And it's not my usual kind of meditation. With the Daoists, they actually like to stay in the body. They like to breathe light and colours into the organs, thank their organs for the work, the hard work that it's doing. And so we're going to stay in the body today because I think we all need to boost our energy inside us because of what this illness is doing. So that's what I'm going to do today. Now, I used to teach this to Reiki masters. Now I teach it to Qigong students. I don't have many of them. But the people who do want to learn more of the Daoist way like to learn this. So I'm not bringing out any crystals. I'm not bringing out any props. We will do some Tai Chi oracle cards at the end. But this is just you. You don't need anything except your body and your mind for this. Okay. So a couple of things. I'd like you to either sit in lotus position with your back straight and just bring your arms out. Imagine you've got a tennis ball in between your armpits. Your joints just bent but loose. And if you can't sit cross-legged, sit on a chair with your feet firmly on the ground. Okay, and this is a visualization for you to do with your eyes open, but you should be staring forwards really, level with your head. So you're not going to be looking at me. I'm not fiddling around with any hand signals or anything. I'm literally reading you a meditation. So I hope that makes it clear. And we shall begin. Now, this was taught to me by my Tai Chi master. So it is from the Chen tradition, which is one of the Tai Chi houses. And really, Qigong has been the best thing I have ever learnt in my life, even better than Reiki. I tell all my students to go and learn Qigong after they have learnt. Okay, so I will look at all the comments after, and if I miss something, I will go back and look at it all after, but we'll talk at the end. Okay. So, first of all, I will start with one stone. Just breathe your worries and stresses into this stone. Just do that a couple of times, and I'm just going to turn on some Tai Chi gongs, which will regulate your breathing. So just take another breath and breathe out onto the tourmaline. Excuse my wrecked nails, I can't get to the nail lady. And then a last deep breath, breathing all of that anxiety out into the stone, releasing. Okay. Now it's not as quiet as it normally is because people are in the house. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay, so we will ground ourselves by breathing deeply. Try to imagine on the intake of breath that the air is entering you at your crown and being taken down through the energy centers, down your spinal cord and out of your feet and into the earth below you. So breathe in from the top of your head, down through you and into the earth below. And let's try that again, breathing in from the top of your head, down to the bottom of your feet. And just keep doing this circular rhythm of breathing for a bit and start to relax and feel heavier. And imagine that you are a tree growing those roots out of your feet at the same time and into the ground below you. Breathing in again from the top of your crown and down through your body and out of your roots, giving you a firm foundational base. And just push your auric field out, out and out to create a bubble around you. Breathing in from the top of your head and down again, really working those lungs. And we need to do deep breathing every day to gain strength in our lungs. This is the main area we need to work on at the moment. Okay. So sitting on your chair as you are, keeping your eyes still and looking forward at eye level. Close your teeth and mouth gently. You can close your eyes if you wish, but keep them level. You don't need to look at me at all. And place your tongue on the roof of the mouth, behind the top front teeth. Noticing the connection of your feet or your bottom on the ground, becoming aware of the earth energy. And now start to relax the muscles around your eyes. Feel your eyelids start to soften. And the corners of your eyes relax. The underneath of your eyes starting to soften. And smooth the facial muscles with your mind. And notice any areas of tension, dropping them away and relaxing that part of your body. Feel your eyes hold a neutral state, free of emotion and free of expression. And breathe out. And now bring your focus to the point between your eyebrows, called the yin tang. Take in a few breaths and feel light being drawn into that area. Bring the softening energy down your nose, both inside and out. Feel the muscles start to relax and be aware of your breathing. As you inhale and exhale through the nose, bring your mind down to your mouth, lips and tongue. Feel your teeth being held lightly together and feel your tongue softly touching the palate behind the top front teeth. Feel your lips, tongue and mouth starting to soften. And softening and relaxing the jaw and chin, letting any tension dissolve away. Nobody wants anything from you at this moment. Nobody needs anything from you at this moment. And I now want you to raise the corners of your mouth into a gentle smile. No need to show your teeth. This is the kind of smile you would give to a loved one. And feel how your energy changes as you begin to smile inwards, raising the corners of your mouth with a warm, sincere, heartfelt smile. And as you begin to smile, notice how the corners of your eyes start to soften as they too start to smile. Your eyes and mouth are now smiling. Bring your focus now to the middle of your eyebrows, taking a few deep breaths into the mid-eyebrow, filling this area with a smiling energy. Inhale and exhale, the smiling down to your face, neck, throat and windpipe, and allowing these areas to relax with beautiful smiling energy. And breathe out if you need to. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the smiling energy down into your heart. Inhale positive thoughts, emotions of love, joy and happiness, and with a bright red light, breathe in, filling every part of your heart with smiling red light energy. Exhale negative emotions of hate, impatience, cruelty and arrogance as a grey mist, leaving your body to disperse out into the air. Inhale, and as you exhale, smile down into your lungs and fill them with white light, radiating light into every corner of your lungs, every little vessel and channel. Inhaling positive feelings of courage, righteousness, bravery and strength, filling your lungs with bright, white, smiling energy. And exhale feelings of sadness, sorrow, depression, grief, anxiety or loneliness. Exhale it as a grey mist, dispersing into clouds and diluted by the oxygen around you. Inhale now, and as you exhale, smile down into your liver, inhaling the positive feelings of kindness, generosity and forgiveness as a bright green light, filling the liver and expanding with the smiling energy. Exhale any feelings of anger, frustration, envy, jealousy or resentment, letting those emotions release. And as you exhale, exhale it as a grey mist. And inhale. And as you exhale, smile down to your pancreas, spleen and stomach. Inhale positive feelings of openness, justice, fairness and trust And as you fill the organs with a bright yellow light of smiling energy, exhale any negative feelings of mistrust, worry, anxiety, and brooding as a grey mist or stale energy leaving your body. Inhale, and as you exhale, move that smiling energy down into your kidneys and your adrenals. Inhaling positive emotions of gentleness, calmness, and silence. Drawing a bright blue light into your kidneys of smiling energy. Exhaling any negative feelings of fear, isolation, worries and insecurities. Let them leave your body through your nose as a grey mist. And then continue smiling warm light down into your bladder, your genitals and the perineum. Feel these energies and areas soften with smiling energy. And in your mind, thank them for all the work that they do in body elimination, reproduction and sexual energy. And then bring your smile back up your body to the middle eyebrow, called the yin tang point. Take a few breaths now into this middle eyebrow area, filling it with smiling energy. And exhale. And as you exhale, bring the smiling energy back down to your mouth. And now I want you to encourage saliva production by moving your tongue around your teeth. Fill your saliva with smiling energy and place your tongue on your top palate. Tense your neck very slightly and swallow with a gentle gulp the saliva. And use your mind to follow this saliva down your body towards your navel, through your esophagus, the stomach, and the small and large intestines, and down to your rectum. And as the saliva moves down through your body, feel the smiling energy soften all of these places. Inhale a warm light into your digestive system, filling these areas with smiling energy, and exhale a grey mist. And now bring your smile back up to the middle eyebrow, the yin tang point. And take a few breaths into this place, filling it with the smiling energy. And feel this area soften as the light is drawn in. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the smiling energy into the center of your brain, just above where the spine meets the skull, called the occipital ridge. Breathing in warm light to the center of your brain, filling these glands with smiling energy, and feel them soften. Now inhale into the left side of your brain, filling this area with light and smiling energy. Feel the left brain cavity expand and radiate with bright light, softening and relaxing. And then exhale. Inhale a bright light of smiling energy now into the right side of your brain. And feel the right brain cavity expanding with warm light, softening and relaxing. Then exhale. Inhale smiling energy now into the middle of your brain, and exhale, moving your smiling energy down the spine through each vertebra, feeling the smiling energy wash down your spine, filling the bones and bone marrow, relaxing the muscles, tendons and the nervous system, softening them and filling them with bright light. Feel the whole spine area illuminated with your smiling light and softened energy. Now bring the smile back up to your middle eyebrow, the yin tang point. Taking a few deep breaths into this middle eyebrow area, filling it with the smiling energy. Feel the area soften and awaken as light is drawn in. Exhale, and as you exhale, bring the smile down to the energy center just below your belly button, called the lower dantian. And allow the cultivated energy to flow down, allowing it to gather and swirl in this point, just 3 fingers width below your belly button. And then I'd like you to place your hand slowly onto the lower dantian. And relax again, breathing out, and then placing your other hand onto the other hand. And here ends the breathing point. Just sit for a second and let the energy settle. Knowing that you have thanked and breathed happy energy into your body. ready, bring your energy back. Open your eyes slowly and take a drink if you have one with you. I'm just going to let my cat out of the living room. I won't be a second. Okay, so how did everybody find that? Bit of a different one from me. I hope you're all super relaxed now. And I'm going to start doing that meditation every day. Completely Daoist, none of my usual airy-fairy stuff. That is from the Tai Chi masters. And it's a way to stay in your body if you don't quite want to go travelling that day, but it's also a quick relaxation tool. I suppose we probably started, it's probably about 20 minutes. So you now have another tool at your disposal for relaxing. Okay, so I thought we would do a little bit of world healing now. Okay, good, I'm glad you liked it. And you can look at this video, obviously, as many times as you want. Share it with anyone you think that will benefit from this. A person after my own heart. I do Tai Chi and Qigong every day. Best thing I ever learnt. I've only been doing it 10 years though. But if there's someone in your family who needs that, because all our anxiety levels are shot to pieces, share it with them or sit down and do it with them if they're in your family. I would actually think this is all right for your kids as well. We're not going out, we're not bringing people in, we are just in our own body. And it's a way that you can perhaps, you're thinking, what can I do? What can I do to be healthy? Well, this can keep the mind healthy, and you can bring the chi and the colours and thank your body for the work it's doing at the same time. And even give your insides a little workout, you know, move the inner organs. 2 programs I will say to you to look up, which are very easy on YouTube. It is taught to the children in China as preventative medicine. And then when they're old and they've finished work, they all go out into the parks and do it. I learnt something called the Ba Duan Jin. B-A, new word, D-U-A-N-J-I-N. 8 pieces of brocade. Seriously easy to do. The other one I would get you to do, a bit more complicated, but it sort of follows animal movements, is the Wu Qin Shi. W-U, new word, Q-I-N, new word, X-I. 5 animal frolics. Absolutely amazing exercises. I have done them every day for the last 10 odd years. And also look up Qigong standing practice or breathing practice. It's just simply standing there and breathing and gently flexing the hips and the knees. And in actual fact, myself and my friend Chris, we used to fall asleep standing up because it is so relaxing, and the teacher used to come and prod us. So a few things for you to practice there. You can keep fit if you haven't got a garden. Stand in front of your house plants and do it. In fact, I know Tai Chi masters who do their form in a car park. Thank the weeds, they're all giving you oxygen and energy. And go out into your garden. Okay, right. So let's do a bit of world healing now, okay? So you're already grounded and you're already protected, but I will go over it again. And we're going to literally visualize the world and send. So growing your roots again out of your shoulders, your lower dantian or base, or your feet into the ground below you. And they'll grow down and down and down to the very center, to the very core of the earth, where they spread their feelers out to give you a foothold and a strong foundation. And breathe out. And now calling in your guides and helpers and asking them to move into your energy field, even if you don't know who they are. I'm sending protection to you all as well, as a collective. And for anyone who comes to watch this in the future, I know many of them are asleep. I did this early so that I could catch people who are ahead of me in time. Okay. And I'd just like you to imagine drawing earth chi up through your roots, into your feet and up your legs, up to your lower dantian and then up to your middle dantian, the heart center, where the energy splits and moves down your arms. I was thinking especially of you Kiwis and the Aussies. It's blessings to you. And feel the energy come out of your hands now. And in between us, let's imagine that we are actually growing and moving out from the earth. And imagine that you can see our beautiful green and blue marble. And that we are all around the earth and our energy links together, making a green hoop, the same colour as the northern lights. Imagine that green, beautiful energy. You may be able to feel it flowing out of your hands. I'd better turn this music off, okay? And sending energy to the earth as a collective. Over half of us are in our homes, waiting it out. To all the thousands of people who are worried at the moment and scared. To all the millions of people even. The millions of people who are worried and scared, the billions of people, send soothing energy to them. We'll just deal with the worried people at the moment, the people who are still okay. The ones that are at home alone, the ones who are stuck inside with their families who they don't get on with, to the people who are trying to calm children down, because the children feel our anxieties, even if parents are keeping them away from the news. At the moment they might be feeling, hey, I'm on a holiday. But I'm sure even if they don't realise there are anxieties, after all, this was a childhood phobia of mine since I was about 8. So don't think I am not scared and have anxieties, because I do. Breathe out. If any of you are Reiki masters, please put the symbols in now. I shall do this now as well. Let's do the master symbol. Daikumyo. Daikumyo. Dai Kumyo. And then we'll send the distance healing symbol to go backwards and forwards in time. Honsha ze sho Honsha ze sho Honsha ze sho The Seihei Ki to clear the negative energies away. Seihei Ki. Seihei Ki. And then the Chokure. 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 Visualizing our marble and the green energy around it and any other colours you may feel. For those of you interested in angels, hello. Bring in your angels. No, I don't, Mr. Sweet. I have one. Especially Archangel Raphael, the healing angel, with his beautiful green energy, and he works hand in hand with Mother Mary of Christ. They live at, well, they have their healing temple at Fatima in Portugal. And I think of Mother Mary as a rose quartz energy. She comes in on that vibration. And many of you have seen the big green calcite stone with Archangel Raphael and the fairy energy in. So you can visualize those colors. I tend to visualize my colors as crystal vibrations. Some good positive energies here. I can feel you all. Hope you're feeling it too. But again, don't worry if you can't. My Tai Chi master said, where the mind goes, Chi flows. Imagine you're sending healing, and if you can't feel it, imagine you can feel it, and in a few weeks you will feel it. And he's right. Okay, so we've done all the worried people and the big collective. So now I would like to help the people who have got this. So let's bring into our minds all the sick people, the ones who are not so bad yet, and the ones who are seriously bad. Okay. And let's ramp this energy up. Let's ask our guides and helpers to seriously ramp this energy up. There, I could feel a shift then. The vibration just got a bit stronger and a bit more intense. You may have felt that. All those scared people. And I've had nurses phoning me in tears yesterday, so I'm going to be doing a big healing for them as well. They are having to sit with people who are begging them not to leave them because they know what's happening. And I've been asked how to cross people over. I've sat with quite a few people, so I've just given them my knowledge. Beautiful pink, green and piercing blue energy. And I'm now going to send some Reiki Seikam symbols, double chokore. And these are virus busting symbols that were discovered in the HIV crisis. Motazanon, and that symbol goes into the blood system and hopefully attaches onto those molecules. Really pushing that in, and then we close it with a chokure out. So those symbols are from the Reiki Seikum tradition, probably in Karuna or Holy Fire, and I know also in Angelic Reiki. Really sending it out to all those who are fighting this and passing over. And know that when people pass over, because I have seen this sitting next to them, someone always comes to meet them. And you go back to your happiest memories. I watched my father meet my mother and walk into the light. They went back to their happiest times. And it was such a... And then they both waved at me. I was so happy to see that I didn't even... People were saying, you're not as unhappy as I thought you'd be, but I couldn't tell all of them because they wouldn't understand. But it was such a privilege to actually be there and witness that I have no doubt. I could see white shapes surrounding my mother, white misty tall shapes, which I presume were the angels. And I can tell you that you are whole again. She had been debilitated with cancer. She couldn't walk. She walked. She looked about 50. She was glowing. She was happy. My dad was young again. And the place that I followed her to was their courting place. It was a walk by a river that they used to love. And then I watched them walk into light. So I have no doubts. We do continue afterwards and people do come to meet us. So do not be scared. This is just a container. You are inside the container, your essence. Exactly. And I've seen people look past me when my father was dying. He was coherent and he was looking past me. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see my grandmother and big wings. But when I looked, I couldn't see them. I could only see them out of the corner of my eye. And then he went, bye-bye, and popped off as quickly as that. But these people are scared. The younger ones are scared, and we need to calm them down. And when people are so scared, that's when they miss the light. They can't see beyond it. They can't see anything but their fear. So I'm telling the nurses to just take them to a happy place. Tell them to imagine the bird song and a place where they used to have lovely memories. And even if you don't know anyone who has gone before you, your ancestors will come for you. I've sat next to about 6 people now who have passed over, and I'm studying soul midwifery and funeral rites within the Druid tradition. It is as if in the old days we emigrated and you knew you were going to have to say goodbye to those people and you would probably never see them again because of the great distance. And you travelled off, but somehow you were comforted by knowing that life continued on behind you. And you sort of knew they were there. You knew what they would be doing. So just think of it like that. Or try to think of it like that. And breathe out. And I'm going to put a Christ-light symbol and the Mother Mary symbol from Reiki Seikum. And the chakras around for soothing and to light the way for these people. Many different beliefs, but we all end up in the same place, don't we? Okay. Okay, so now we need to help these doctors and nurses. As I said, one phoned me in absolute tears yesterday. They've not witnessed this before. They patch people up and get them out mostly. And they are distraught, they are tired, they are worried. So big, deep blue healing. Let's send deep blue healing out to them. Strength, courage, white light, gratitude, love. Big love. And I'm talking to the people that are working behind the scenes, that are looking for this vaccination, because this is with us until we have a vaccination. It, you know, it'll be here in little pockets here and there. So they are working together, and out of this, governments are starting to work together. We are all talking, we are all on the same page now. This is going to bring us closer together. I really believe this. Good comes out of bad, even if it's a few years down the line. We're going to talk more, we're going to share secrets more. The medical secrets, they're going to work together. We are all working together. Like I said, we're all talking to people we don't know. Here in the UK on Thursday night, we all leant out of our windows and shouted and cheered and banged saucepans and made loads of noise like they did in Italy to the NHS, National Health Service in England. I spoke to neighbours in my apartment block that I've never spoken to before. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. And we were in tears. I was also on a Zoom meeting at the same time, so I was in 6 other neighbourhoods screaming my head off as well. You know, we're being more caring. Hi, are you all right? Knocking on that neighbour's door downstairs. Do you need anything? I pass the shops every day on my bicycle. If you need anything, ask. Happy spring. If you're in the southern hemisphere, happy autumn. Okay, so big help for the nurses and doctors and the carers. And I'm also going to send big help and thanks out to our key workers, the people keeping your water going, the people keeping your electricity going, the people keeping your, what else have we got, gas, the people on the food supply chain, filling up the shops, the farmers, my God, they've got to grow the food for us. They have to continue growing it. Let's send to them. If you have lost your job, consider going to work in the fields, because otherwise the crop pickers can't travel around. It's a big industry. Lots of Europeans come to England. If I am stopped by working in the gardens that I grow food to, I will actually go and offer my services in the fields. So if you are fit and healthy and you can and you need work, Google fruit picking, vegetable picking in your area. They are crying out for people. We need to keep the food supply going. Big love out to the police, who need to keep situations under control, the fire department, the ambulances, everyone keeping us going. And I'm also going to send big love and healing out to the governments so that they can think clearly and get us through this. Whatever you think of them, now is not the time for conspiracy theories. We've got enough crap going on the news without people getting us to put our tinfoil hats on. I don't care about the blame game. It's here. Let's just deal with it. Am I making sense? I hope I am. Hello, how are you, Cappuccine? Hope you're well, my darling. Okay, so just put your hands down now on the ground or the table in front of you, because we're going to send that healing now into the earth. And set your intention. You're here. I'm so glad. I hope you're well. Send your intention into the earth to let this healing carry on for 3 days at least. And then you can watch it again and do it again. Hooray! But I think if you're like-minded like myself, you're going to be wishing and sending your energy out all the time. Tausend, tausend. Okay. Okay. And then let's brush. Okay. Tai Chi cards today. I'm not doing any predictions about the virus. Believe you me, I've had a tarot card reading request for it and I said no. So these are positive sort of affirmations and things that you can do in your life. And I'm actually going to pick a card for Capucine first. She's a student of mine and I haven't seen her for a while and she's finally here. And she runs a podcast. You send me the link to the podcast, Capucine. I will put it in the show notes. Okay, so Capucine. Send your energy into this pack of cards, your feelers. What does Capucine need to know right now? Guide my hand. Send me the link, Capucine, okay? So I can put it properly in the show notes. We're all sharing. Capucine, this is for you. Determination. And the message on the back says, transcending perceived barriers requires a firm resolve and willingness to change. So that is the stance. I don't know which tradition it's from, probably Yang style. And that is the message on the back. So I'm going to send that with love and light to you, Capucine. Okay, guys, start to send me emojis, bright emojis, so I can pick some names out. And I stress that if these cards aren't picked for your name, but they resonate with you, you can take the message forward into your own lives. Okay, send me some names, people, so I can pull someone some cards. No names? No names. Okay, I'll pull one for Neil. Ah, okay, Jennifer, I'll pull one for you as well. Neil, I'll do you at the end. Okay. Jennifer. Send your energy into the cards. And you can keep putting your names up because I don't always see the feed. It keeps moving. Okay, Jennifer. Jennifer down in Portugal, I think, or has friends in Portugal. Precision for you, my darling. That is a lovely stance. I actually joke and call that one handbags at dawn. It looks like she's holding a handbag or a teapot. So precision of thoughts, words and actions. Okay, so be precise with what you do. Okay, I'm not reading into these today because my brain is mush. Okay, Capucine, love to you. Okay, some more names, guys, some more names. Kira, what is your next step? Send your energy into the cards. Okay, Capucine, I just got your message through Facebook. Okay. Kira. Use your instinct, Kira. Okay, go with your gut. Be sharp, swift and decisive. Trust your gut reactions. Okay? Okay, I'll leave that with you. Sandra Delgado, Sandra, my darling, send your energies into these cards. What does Sandra need to know right now? Achievement, Sandra. And see, she's creating circles around her and the sunlight. On the back it says, acknowledge and appreciate the value of all your achievements. You have achieved great things in your life. They might not be big, massive things, but they're good things. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. Okay, Sean. Projecting your energy, Sean, into these cards. Asking our guides to work together to pick what does Sean need to know. Okay. Perspective. Get things into perspective, Sean. A message on the back says, guard against narrow perspective. Suppress your negativity. And I think that's very appropriate for all of us at the moment. Check your news sources. Don't listen to these flipping conspiracy theories. I don't even care if they're true. Just stop listening to them. They'll scare the sweet stuff out of you, okay? So I'm going to leave that with you, Sean, okay? I'll do a few more. Great, Sandra. Great. Okay. Let me just... Okay. Ariane Liss with the teddy bears and whatever, Pikachus or whatever. Ariane Liss. It's actually quite hard to read for people because we can't see your faces or get your energy. So that's it. What does Ariane Liss need to know right now? Ground. Use your roots to stabilize you. When you're feeling scared, ground. And on the back, it says expand your roots deep into the rich and loamy power of the earth. I just say this, guys, if you are stuck in an apartment and you can't go out to a garden, imagine you're in a garden, okay? You've got the tools now. You've all been following me for long enough. Use your brain and project. Okay, I will leave that with you. I will do one more and then I will do one for everybody. If you want a reading. Okay. Yeah, if people want private readings, I will put the links in the show notes. They last for an hour, sometimes 2, and they're quite reasonable at £25, I've been told. And it's a healing at the same time. Okay, dinner is ready. Your name has kept cropping up and you were cheeky to me earlier. So dinner is ready. What does dinner is ready need to know? Care. Take real good care of the people around you, but also you, and the message on the back is a light touch, paying attention to the small details. Dinner is ready, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to put all of the cards back in the pack and I'm going to pick out 3 cards for absolutely everybody. Oh, I'm glad. We're here to help us healers. We have probably been sent down to earth for this event. I can't come to terms with this, but light workers say that we have chosen to be here. Okay, this is what these cards are called. Tai Chi Reflections. I love your Swiss crosses, Axis Mundi. Oh, I work with the Axis Mundi a lot, okay? Nice cards. I don't often use them, but I'm getting them out more because I'm trying to just give strong, positive words to people rather than this is going to happen, that is going to happen. It's not helpful at the moment to do that, I don't think. So I'm going to give them a big shuffle in my rubbish croupier way. Tarot Masters will tell me to not bend my cards, but otherwise I drop them everywhere. Okay. So, what does everybody in this room need to know now? And what does the world need to know? What are the people coming after who watch this need to know? This is for everyone. And I'm going to ask the guides and the ancestors to guide. Oh, the top one they wanted. Okay, care. We've had that earlier. Care, a light touch. Paying attention to the small details. Okay, I will talk about this. I will elaborate this. If you are lucky enough to be living in a house, thank your lucky stars you've got shelter. If you have food, thank your lucky stars you have food. But also thank your lucky stars for the smaller things, you know, your pet, your children, your family, even if they are away, the connections. Thank for the connections of the internet. Thank the people who are keeping the internet going. You know, look out of that window. Is that tree in blossom? Oh, I'm so glad I've seen that today. That is lovely, and that will bring joy and healing to you, even if you can't get out. But be thankful for the time that we are being given to stop. The world is stopping and having a pause. Mother Nature is sending us to our rooms, okay? So care, that is the first card for everyone. And try and get those hobbies out that you haven't had time to do. I've got a harp over there, I haven't got the time to play it. So I'm going to start doing that again. My Native American flute, all of that, I'm going to have time to do it. Yes, reassessment. Okay. What does everyone need to know? Ceremony. Make that sacred space in your home. Make that little altar. This came up in a reading I posted today on my Reiki Dreams and pages on Instagram and Facebook. Make an altar. Make a little quiet space in your home. A place where you go and sit to watch these meditations. Sit to contemplate. Sit to calm down. Rituals. Mark the importance and passage of, of time. Just make a candle, light a candle for your ritual. You don't have to get all the ceremonial tools out. Half of us haven't got them. The ceremony, the ritual is you going and sitting down for 15 minutes at 8 o'clock in the morning to calm yourself or whatever you normally do, okay? That can be a ritual. Light a candle for all the people we have been praying for and sending out today. And that's it. That's your little bit of ritual. It doesn't have to be grand. You don't need all the paraphernalia that I need. Like the meditation we did earlier. Just use your body. Yes, books, mantras, all of that. Om Namah Shiva is a great one to lift you up. Okay, you can find them on YouTube. Okay, last one for the collective. What do we all need to know? Good job, we're near the end. The hammering started upstairs. Okay. Oh, so appropriate. strength. A clear display of strength, intention and resolve. Stand your ground. Lion energy. Bring in the lion energy to you. Okay. Stand in your own strength and your own power. When those feelings of despair and worry, shake them off. No, I'm not going to worry. I'm just going to deal in the now. Even I'm finding it difficult. Okay, so these are your cards, your watchwords for the moment, okay? More confidence, more care, and a bit of ceremony, a bit of predictability, perhaps. Go and sit in your corner by your candle, with your cards, with your mantras. Do something every day to ground you, even doing that little bit of exercise, the Tai Chi, the Qigong that I talked about earlier. Get dressed, you know, get dressed. If you lounge around in your pajamas, it's going to get you down because then you feel sort of, So get dressed. Do the things you haven't had a chance to do. Okay, so I am going to do something like this every single Sunday for a while, okay? I'm going to be here every Sunday. I'm going to fluctuate the time so that different people in different parts of the world can catch this. But of course it gets posted after. Yeah, motivation, good word, Neil. If anybody needs healings or readings, Neil and myself are always around. We send out every day, even when we're not on here. Yeah, listen to yourself, breathe. Listen to the birds out of the window. Do something proactive. Watch your news channels. I've had to stop watching certain news channels because they are doing sensationalist news reports and I'm getting worried by that. So I am only watching a certain news channel that does not go yada, 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 yada. No, we don't have testing here. I'm fine. I'm healthy. I'm a bicycling gardener who grows vegetables in people's gardens. I don't even go near people half the time. So I'm fine. We are all fine at the moment. Breathing white light into your lungs. Strengthen that breathing. Go online. Look for some Qigong breathing. Strengthen your breathing. Strengthen your energy. Drinking lemon, honey, ginger, rosemary. I've never been so healthy in my life. I am juicing every day now. I am drinking hot lemon, honey and turmeric and garlic and all of that. It's a good job you're not near me. You'd be passing out with the fumes. And get proactive, get healthy and try and enjoy this time. We're not often going to be told to stay in and fiddle around and do whatever we want because we've always got to go somewhere, haven't we? It's such a busy life now. Okay, so we're going to close down now and you're going to go about your day. Go and look online and look for those Tai Chi. Don't start with Tai Chi, it's very difficult. Start with Qigong. Qigong standing practice and Qigong moving practice. Hi Kai. This is going to go up after you're going to be able to watch it, okay? There's a lovely healing earlier. Okay. So breathe out, everybody. Let's thank our guides and helpers and our ancestors who are watching as well. They are all watching and thinking what's going on. Okay. We didn't open the chakras. We opened the dantians when we did this. So I would like you to put a stop sign over the yin-tang point, the upper dantian, the middle dantian at the heart, and the lower dantian below the navel. Then send all excess energies down to Mother Earth for her healing. Step into a navy blue sleeping bag. Zip it up over your head. Peace above you. below you and all around you. And blessings upon your life, blessings upon your family, and a blessing upon your day. I love each and every one of you, even though I don't know you. And I hope to see you next week. And share this video with anyone you think needs a bit of upward strength at the moment. We're in this together. This is a leveler. It doesn't matter how much money you've got. We are all the same. Bye-bye, everyone. See you next week. Love and light. Love and light.